Izzy Noodles and welcome back to Pachamama. We are still making our way through level 1. It is a much longer level than level 2. Okay, so we want to start to ascend this spiral section. So we can clearly see right here we've got a keyhole, so we'll need to find a key. We also need to be careful of the spike trap that's just there above the keyhole. That is a skull tile. And as I make up my way around, I'll spawn some enemies. So you just heard the music prompted just there. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. Okay. Very easy to jump off, but probably it's for the better. Yeah, these guys can really sort of ram you and do so much damage just from touching you. Okay, so roughly 6 shots, but that's very dependent on how close you are to the enemy, because don't forget we are using wide shot ammo as well, so they are not as accurate as the normal red shotgun shells. Anyway, once you've triggered the second enemy, you need to check the plants on the walls. So there are quite a few different types of plants on the walls, but this one over here, if you just take a look, you can just make out that there is something behind there. There's an opening. So just hop on in. So there's a lot that is very easy to miss in this little area. So we have, I think, 4 pickups here of shotgun shells along with a medpack. Okay, and then the important thing we need to do is just grab this very sneaky jump switch. Okay. So a block is raised in the water, so we just want to drop straight on down and we'll be able to climb up onto that now. So here it is. And we can pull this lever. So right at the top of the room we've heard a trapdoor open, so that's where we're going to head to now. So continue up the spiral. There will be another enemy. Okay. And at the top here, I do recommend a save because sometimes Lara just doesn't make the jump, like barely has the room to grab, if you see what I'm saying. Sometimes she doesn't grab because it's just a little too far away. So if you fall, it's good to be able to just be here instead of needing to climb back up. Okay, and it is this left side of these 2 plant tile sections, so the left tile. There we go. And this is the trapdoor we've just opened. So it is kind of high up. If you use flares or your binoculars, you'll find this very sneaky block just here that we can pull out. Okay, up we come. And right here straight away we have another trapdoor we need to open, but this one is timed. So just climb on up. We see a skull tile there as well. That is an omen. Stick to this side and you'll miss that pendulum. So what we need to find is actually just right here. We have a jump switch. So you need to kind of grab it before the skeletons get close to you. And I am very close to the pendulum. I do not like the positioning of this, and it's pushed me into the pendulum. A certain skeleton has made a very powerful enemy today. But yeah, I was saying I do not like how close the jump switch is to the pendulum. These skeletons cannot be killed by the way. But anyway, the jump switch raised up this block so that I can reach this lever. And we can see this is timed. This is the lever for that trapdoor. So this can be a very tough timer. So for one, the skeletons can just get in the way as you're trying to rush past them. And two, the pendulum for me always seems to get me a lot. So wish me luck. When you're ready, once you pull the lever, just roll and run straight forward. That was very lucky. Nice. So sometimes if you're just pulling yourself up as the trapdoor closes, sometimes you can just be pushed back down again, which is just pure infuriation. It's very frustrating when that happens. That is a very tight run, so good luck to you. But anyway, we did pick up a key and we were shown where to use it. So I'm just going to head straight back down again now, so we're all done in this high up section. Okay, and that has opened up the way out. There it is. So I highly recommend a save before hopping into here. So it can be quite mazy in here. So firstly, take this higher route, come up here, and down into either of these, it doesn't matter, just as long as you go down. At that little T-junction section, there is a route that's kind of invisible. You can get stuck on it very easily. And I always panic here. I don't really need to, but it is a snug swim. And you can get stuck on things very easily. So just go around the route, just like so. Okay, and up here. And here we go. So it is quite mazy and it's tricky to actually come to the surface here. You can't find it too easily, but we've done it. So we opened up this section. We are now trapped in. We've got some awesome Jurassic Park themed music. And the first thing I'm gonna do, come behind here, we have a block to push and we can grab a secret. So again, very sneaky, we have a lever. Okay. So just grab these shotgun shells and then this block that I pushed, I can push it this way. So I lowered a block by pulling the lever. The reason I lowered it is so that I can push this block all the way to the end to be able to climb the ladder that we also saw. So here we go. So that space was sort of concealed with a block, but we lowered it so that we can push that block into the gap. And in a way, this is almost a double secret, kind of, not really. Because you're actually looking for the jump switch to open up the secret. So the secret itself, you can probably see it. But here's the jump switch. there's the space that's just opened. We'll find that quite easily. And there is a spider that I just tend to ignore and run straight past. Okay, and then just exit out and locate the secret. So that is right up here. Awesome. So what else do we have in this section? Well, over here we have a gate. There's a keyhole right here as well, so we'll need to be looking for a key to get through into there. We have a high gate up there, a low gate over here, 2 star-shaped receptacles, and then over here, tricky jump. There we go, we can grab a crowbar. So that has triggered this lower gate to open once you pick it up the crowbar. And we have 5 levers, but what is the combination? Which ones do we pull? The hint is actually the tiles. We have 2 tiles that don't have a cross pattern. They're much larger squares than, you know, the other tiles. Like these have smaller square shapes, and then we can see these 2 other tiles in here don't have a pattern on them. So this is the hint. So we need to pull levers 2 and 5. Okay, the next gate has opened. Okay, so up to here we do have a spider in here, which I will kill. Hey! God damn, I thought it was dead. Well, I'm okay. I will be fine. Anyways, just gonna backtrack a little bit because I ran straight past this jump switch. I can't believe the spider got me. How many times did I shoot it? I swear I shot it way too many times. Oh well. But anyway, that jump switch opened up this doorway. And don't worry about the sinister sounding music, there's no enemies. So what we need to do in here, up on this high ledge and on this high ledge, there are boulders. Technically they're not made of stone, they're wooden things. So not technically boulders, but they work as boulders. So we're going to push each of those off the edge and into the 2 little gaps in front of me. So I'm going to start with the harder one first. We have a timed run to do. Very snug timed run. So of course the hourglass by the lever indicates a timed run. So pull this, do a side jump to remove the camera angle, and then you see this column support just there that I've just run past. Run that side of it that I just have because it gives you a better lineup to be able to hop onto the lowering tile just there. But I done goofed, so let's try it again. Yeah, you're just positioned better coming around this way. There we go. So it might take some practices, but it's not too tricky. So then give this a push. And before pushing it again, make sure it's come to a complete stop before you get anywhere near it. Okay, next one is easy peasy. And I didn't really show you why we're doing that. I could have done, but I forgot. But now I'm up on this side, let me show you. So there is a big opening just there, but we can't get in there because these are spike traps. If we hover over the tiles, the spikes will go off and we will be hit. There is no way in there. So we're just working on opening up this door, and that's going to be our way in. Also, did I mention how cool Laura's outfit is? I don't think I did. I really love the red. I don't often see red colours on Lara. Okie dokie. So here we come, and the only thing in here is this little pit of water, so just hop straight on in and follow it around. And once you climb out, we will have an enemy. You want to be careful because of this spike trap that's in the room as well. Oh, don't know if you got me. Okay. So he is spiritually bound to the spike trap as well, so once he is dead, the spike trap also stops, allowing us to pull this lever. So before moving on, just grab some more shotgun shells there. And we have just opened this gate. So I'm firstly going to hop on in and grab some flares before coming out and having a save. So pretty much straight ahead of me through here is where we can grab some flares. Okay, save the game. Okay, and let's go. So you want to stick to the left. Ignore the first turn because that's a dead end. So past there, keep on going. We're looking for 2 levers which will let us out of the water section. So lever number 1. So that's open a trapdoor. And we need to remove a block from out of our way as well. So we will just pass that. You might see it just there in the corner. So that's where we're heading back to once we found the second lever. Just here. Awesome stuff. Okay, so by this point you should have realized if you can't find anything to do in the room, just light up the room and you'll find a block. Or at least you likely will find a block. So give that a push. Where is our lever? Well, very sneaky. It's right here. So very easy to miss that one in particular. So now we have access up to the high ledge right over there, but we also have some fire as well now, so not cool game, not cool. Okay, so the best way around this, I tend to just come to the edge, hang from the ledge, and this isn't guaranteed, but once the flame starts, count to 4, then climb up, because you do have to start climbing while the flame is on. That was too soon. Maybe it's 5. But very tough to time getting past this. Whoa. Nope, too slow. I'm not very good at counting, apparently. Okay, I didn't even count and just winged it that time. Okay, so then we have this vertical pole we can grab, so there we go. And we will flip backwards, so make sure you are this way around. And then be kind of low to the bottom. You don't need to be at the very bottom, but then you can just hop straight off. Let me just grab my pistols. We will have an enormous bat. There it is. Takes forever to kill, so not a cliche Tomb Raider 1 bat. Okay, and this is kind of an exception to the we must have a block rule. Because what we have, very sneaky, hidden in the plants, is a jump switch. So that's done some magic over here. What on earth is this? Well, once you stand on this, you can jump up and then grab the ceiling. So once we're over here, we will have another pesky bat. My god, it's still alive! I think it's stuck behind the plant. I'm not even sure what's going on now. Okay, it is dead. Alrighty, so the main thing we see once we are up here is the first star-shaped item we need. So the shaft key. I don't know if this is north or south, but we will be finding a north and a south. Not that it makes any difference. So once we have that, the gate opens up, but we need another item. Don't leave yet. So it is kind of annoying that you can end up leaving without an important item. So come to here. Push this block. And what we have in here is a key. So it's shown us the keyhole, where to use it. So if you do leave it behind and make it all the way back, you will have to like do all the puzzles all over again. Like you can't just return back this way because we have a long drop just here. So just drop on down and we're actually back at a familiar spot. Whoops. Okay, so now to use the key that I picked up as well. So we've already seen the keyhole that is right over here. Okay, come on in. So do be careful, we have some death water. And this mirror shows us what's going on here. So not all of these tiles are safe to stand on. But we can see we do have a ladder. So I'll probably just have a precautionary save just in case. And then start climbing. So we need to make it all the way to the other end. Okay, so at the end, just drop to grab the ladder, shimmy around, and this first tile right here below the ladder, this is a dangerous tile. We can't drop down onto there. You might assume, how am I not on fire with it being a jet flame? I can't answer that question, but we are perfectly safe on the ladder. We can easily jump in front of the flame to and from the ladder, so don't worry about that. You just can't stand on that tile. So not all that obvious. We can come over here. We need to come to here and then just hop back to here. So that looks kind of cool to do. I like that move. Alrighty, so now just have a good look in the mirror to see where we can go. So straight to here, and then over to this one. Is it? Yes, it is. I almost thought there was a flame on there then. And then I do know the route, so we're heading over to the wall. And then to here and straight on over. Nice. And just take a peek in the mirror because we can see the next star key that we need, the shaft key. Alrighty, that's both of them in the bag. And there's no easy way to return back, so just... Dang it. I was going to say do it all over again, and now I'll have to do it doubly all over again. I got a bit cocky with that jump. There we go. I was still kind of cocky, but trying to be careful at the same time. Okay, there we go, and as I've already said, just don't stand on this tile, but you can easily just hop on over into the flame jet and safely grab the ladder. So don't be panicking too much about the jump, just go for it. There we go, we are back. Forgot to turn, the leaves threw me off. Here we go, place the two shaft keys. Oh, they're both northern shaft keys, my mistake. We can hear something open up, specifically a block lowered, but where is it? Very sneaky, yet again, it is right here. So now we're just moving on to end this level. There we go, no damage taken. On the drop is what I mean, no damage taken on this fall down to here. We see a Medpack just here, but we can't pick this up because the level has ended. So level 2. So thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you in part 2. Take it easy.